And hello, you beautiful Librans. How are you today? And welcome back if you are returning to our channel. For those of you who are new, well, welcome. You're more than welcome. I can assure you of that. My name is Linda, and today, Libra, we are giving you. I'm just getting my tarot deck, and I just realised that I'd forgotten to unwrap it. I always wrap my tarot deck in silk. And that's how it cleanses the decks. If you wrap them in silk, that just cleanses them of all the energies that they've been experiencing in your readings and things like that. And so, yes, this is your September 2024 bonus reading, which we will be releasing on the 9th of this month. And of course, it's possible, Libra, that you may not find this video till the 10th, the 12th, or the 13th, or whatever. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter. You'll find it when you're meant to. This is how we work together, my guides and I. We trust the universe. We know that whatever is meant to be is meant to be, and you will find this reading and you will resonate with it because you need to. And if you find, Libra, that you don't resonate with all of it, well, that's okay, because if you don't resonate with some part, then the other Librans may do so. And remember, we all have a moon sign and a rising when the time we were born. So check those out as well if you wish to get more information on what Spirit is saying to you today. Okay, so I'm getting myself organised here, and we've got our decks ready. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 decks today, Libra. Some of those will only be choosing one card, but we will be starting with the animal deck. My guide wants to start with the animal deck. She just wants to give you one opening message. So Libra, this is for you. Your bonus reading for 2024 September. And what would Spirit like to say to you? Okay, so this is the tarot deck, Libra, but of course they use they like summer, for example, is cups. So they use the four elements, of nature for the different so what am I trying to say here? We have spring, summer, winter, autumn elements of the weather, and then we have wands, cups, swords, and pentacles, which are the different little stories, aren't they? I can't think of the word. I'm sorry, it'll come out later. Libra, you have been given the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups in the tarot deck, it may even come out in the other part of your reading when I use the plain tarot deck. Of course, we've got three wonderful, happy people celebrating. And this is the little hummingbird. This is the little hummingbird. And when I ask why Spirit gave you this, before I read the message, this is a card of a celebration. Libra, I'm also being told that I'm being reminded of the amount of time the amount of times the wings fly in this little bird within a minute. I forget how much it is now, but it's a great deal. I just feel that I need to say to you, Spirit is saying to you, Libra, get ready, get ready. I know that things are going to start happening. I just feel that it's going to be like a roller coaster, and you're going to feel like you're on an express train. From today on, for the rest of September, you have an exciting reason to celebrate. So this is about celebration, such as an engagement, wedding, or graduation or birth announcement. Remember to cherish those you love. So that's the message about the Three of Cups, the Three of Summer in this deck, because it does represent celebration. It represents people getting engaged. It represents people finding out they're going to have babies, all that sort of thing. But my guide is saying, yes, it's a happy time. It will be a happy time, and there will be reason to celebrate this month, Libra. However, what they're really, really talking about here, they keep showing me the wings. They keep showing me the wings of these birds. And so expect things to happen very quickly. And that's about happiness. This is about happiness. So is this a lovely message for you in the beginning of 9th of September? Because you've got another 3 weeks to go yet. And this is the rest of the message for September. So Libra, there's your first little message from Spirit. And now let's have a little look at what we get, Libra, for our tarot deck. Get 3 cards out here for you and just see what else Spirit wants to say to you, Libra. And so, what do we have, please? Thank you. Now, and so you have the first one is, of course, the page of cups. Now, and we know that this is about, so this again is a very happy card, because this is, cups is emotions, it is happiness, it can be celebration as well. And this is also the page of cups. What he's doing there, he's sort of he's looking at that fish, and you think, well, what a funny photo, a fish in a cup. It's his imagination. So the Page of Cups has a big imagination, very big imagination. And so what this is saying is, and when I look at his face, it tells me that you have been maybe creating in your mindset, imagining in your mindset some of the things that you'd like to do this month or in the future. Are you thinking about different areas, different roads to take? Are you thinking, Libra, about how to do things differently? I'm being told you're thinking about how to do things differently, how to handle things maybe a little bit differently as well. Those sorts of emotions can cause a little bit of emotion, can't they? I'm also being told to say to you, Libra, about the importance of communication. And the reason the Spirit's brought that up is, see the blue around the hat and see the blue around his throat? So that's the colour of our throat chakra. And so I'm being told to say to you that even if it is an emotional situation, there may be a need for communication. Maybe there's a need for you to sit down and talk things over, or think things over and work things out, but talk about it too. If you maybe need to talk to somebody, Libra, about some of the things that you are imagining, some of the things that you are thinking that you'd like to put together, you'd like to put into action. And of course, we have we have the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles, look how he's got his feet on his money. This is, your finances, your stability in life. It's got to do with everything that you own. So this represents your stabilities. This is the way I look at it. In this card, I always feel, when I see it, I feel that there's somebody here being very careful and very wise with their finances and with their stability, with their journeys in life, with their work. And also, Libra, when I look at his head, I see the money there too. We do go into the mindset, don't we? So it's very possible, you're thinking of creating something, thinking of putting something together, but you've still got to be cautious. Maybe you're being a bit cautious, or you feel you need to be cautious. Maybe you do around your finances when it comes to this, because he's really hanging in there, isn't he? He's hanging on to everything. He's got his feet on the money, so nobody can take that away. He's got his hands around it, and he's got it up here too. So it's a rather interesting message, isn't it? And the way he's holding, that coin is rather interesting. It's rather interesting because he's holding it pretty tight. So, Libra, is this how you feel? Do you feel emotionally, do you feel, like, I really do need to pull the reins in here I need to just, save. I need to make sure that I don't overspend, those sorts of thoughts. Because what this is saying is that it's either that there's two scenarios here, Libra. One of them will suit you. Both of them might be your story. But if you feel that you do need to intuitively just hang in there for a bit longer before you let this go, then go with your gut. If you are a bit unsure about where to, where to put your finances at the moment or how your finances are going, hang in there again. Just follow your gut. Just follow your gut instincts, and don't give out money if you don't feel you should. When we look at the Nine of Wands, it looks like this guy's been going through a bit of a battle, doesn't it? He's been going through a little bit of a journey here, and he has. And Libra, have you been going through a bit of a journey? There are many ways that we can look at this, and so we'll go have a look at them all, shall we? Because then it will resonate. Spirit will give me what I need to say to you, Libra, today. The very first thing is, you've stood your ground. You've stood your ground. He is standing there. In fact, he's quite confident, and he's not stressed out at all. He's standing there. He's 2 feet on the ground. He's quite relaxed, actually. And okay, it may have been a bit of a journey. It may have been a bit of a journey, but I'm being told to say to you, Libra, that this is the recovery stage. This is the recovery stage now, where he can say, well, you know what, I'm still standing. I'm still standing. Even though you may have been through a difficult time. Look, it's very possible, Libra. You've been having a little bit of a difficult time trying to get all this to grow, trying to get all this growth going. You've been really battling along there, but we have this celebration card above this. We have this celebration card, and so I know, Libra, that this is a final. Well, you know what? I'm still here. I'm still here. And I look upon this message today. I'm being told to say to you, Libra, look at what you've accomplished. Look at what you've accomplished. You've accomplished all this. This is not a barrier around him because there's an opening right behind him. He stepped forward. He has stepped forward. He's walked through there. He stepped forward and says, look at this. Look what I've accomplished. Look what I've achieved. And what I'm thinking of achieving, what I'm dreaming of, and what I am hoping to achieve in some cases as well. Because I'm going to stand my ground, I'm going to stick to my guns. And so I'm being told to say liberty. My guide is saying this is triumph. This is triumph. This is never giving up. This is showing people. He's stepped up out front and said, look at me. Yes, it's been a difficult journey. Maybe it's been hard in some cases. This could be a job, it could be your health, it could be family issues, it could be many things, Libra, that you've accomplished. But that's what you've done. You can now step up and say, well, I'm still hanging in there, and I'm still building. I haven't finished yet. I'm still going. I'm still here. And isn't that a beautiful message for you from Spirit to be able to say to people, well, I've told you so. I get it. I'm getting success. I'm getting recognition. The journey has just begun. And that's being said to you, Libra, in a very positive light. That's being said to you in a very positive light because you've got a lot of success and recognition that you've just been told about, and that the journey's just begun. So my guide's always also stepped in, Libra, to say to you, we have talked about this, about you some of you feeling you need to be careful with your money, but he's also wants to say this to you, Libra, that don't be afraid to invest. And he's even suggesting, he's saying, look, um, success is coming out of this, Libra. Success is coming out of this. And so a little bit extra won't hurt. And he says won't break the balance, won't break the bank balance. Okay, thank you. So what else? Thank you for that. Now, what else would you like to say, please, Spirit, to Libra? This is their bonus reading. This is for September, from the 9th of September. So could you please give us a little bit more information? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay. Wow. Wonderful. Good. Okay. Oh, look what else is given. Oh, this is fantastic. Libra. Oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. This is a lovely reading. So, these cards here are my private deck. Nobody touches this deck. I've had it for a long time, Libra, and I trust it implicitly. Well, I trust all my work, of course, but this deck in particular, I love it because it's my private personal deck, and I get a message each day from my lady guide, and she guides me each day for whatever I ask or whatever is going on in my life. She's given you three beautiful messages here, and now we will have a look and interpret them for you through spirit. So we're talking about the lovers. You know, it can be a Libra. It can be about your relationship. Now, even though this isn't a love reading, your life, we're talking about your life here. And so you could be in a wonderful relationship. And there is some good cards around all of this anyway. So let's talk about it. So it is about a relationship. You're being guided by the angels, right? This is Archangel Raphael. Now, Libra, I'm a huge believer in the archangels' healings and help. And I've often asked I often ask them to help me. With Archangel Raphael, I've asked him many times over the years to help me if I ever have any difficulty with friendships or close friends or relationships. Now, when I say relationships, I don't mean my own private marriage or anything like that. I've never had to do that because I'm very luckily for me, I have a beautiful marriage. Um, but but I have over the years had little tiffs with friends that I feel upset about, and I've asked Archangel Raphael to help me. And they always have, and he's always stepped up and sorted it out for me. And so if you're in a situation, Libra, where you need some help with a relationship, if it is a love relationship or friendship or whatever, or work relationship, if you're having a little bit of trouble with that, a little bit of difficulty, please remember that the archangels are very real. They are very real. And just call upon Archangel Raphael and say, could you please help Archangel Raphael could you please help me to sort this out for the betterment of everybody concerned? And that's the best way to put it, because you want it to be amicable for everybody, don't we? But let's get back to other things too, because this is about carefully weighing your decisions. And so carefully weighing things up. And again, we've got, this message that, you're standing there, they're standing there, this couple, and they are listening to what their intuition is telling them. So this angel is intuitively guiding them. So this is about you carefully weighing things up, not to rush in on anything. And this is you carefully weighing things up, isn't it? And also carefully thinking about, talking about, discussing ways of going about things. So this is a really very good message about making sure that, Libra, you weigh everything up before you do jump in, but the other two messages coming up are wonderful. And it's also about your health. It's also about your health. And so when we look at this is not a bad card about health. This is a good card because Archangel Raphael is also the angel that helps us to heal and to get better. Okay. So if there's anything you want to improve in your health, you ask for guidance and support. If you want to lose weight, you ask you ask Archangel Raphael, you say, Archangel Raphael, I struggle, I struggle, and have a chat to him. So can you please support me and help me to stay positive in relation to getting healthier, maybe losing some weight if that's what you want to ask for. If you don't need to lose weight and you've got a problem, any sort of a problem with your health at all, please don't be afraid to ask the angels to show me the way to go here. Can you please guide? Libra, I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday, actually, and her husband has to go to get a procedure done. And she said, Linda, I prayed and asked God to please, the angels, please, can you bring the best specialist to do this? And they got the top specialist of this private hospital. And they said, that's because we asked. And of course, I said, well, of course it is. And so never lose faith that the angels and the universe are always waiting to help you when you do ask. We do have to ask, and Libra, we have to be specific. So if there are health issues around you at the moment, and we're talking about you, Libra, if there's anything, and you ask and be precise in what you feel you need. If you're nervous and you're worried about anything, you just have a chat to your guides, and they will, or Archangel Raphael, and they will step up and guide you. They'll open the doors. Be open to trust, have faith, have trust, and know, Libra, that you're on a new path. You're on a whole new path. When we get the world, that's the old saying, the world is your oyster. But this is all about saying to you, well, what a job, well done. Haven't you done a great job? You've stuck in there. You've stood your ground. Some of you have just plodded along, and look, created, and you stepped forward now and said, look what I've done. Look what I've done. It's been a battle, but look what I've achieved. And now I'm ready. Now I'm ready. And in some cases, you may be, this is also about relationships. You may some of you, Libra, you may be thinking of going into business or doing all of this with a relationship. We've got nothing but success around this. A great deal of success is coming your way. There's no doubt about this. Just make sure that you get your sleep. Just make sure you look after your health, and don't overdo things. Don't overdo things, because he has worked very hard here. So Libra, if you worked a little bit too hard and you need to look, maybe now you need to just maybe have a little bit of a rest before you get back on your horse and start all over. This is all about contentment. Being grateful for what we have is another thing. But the world, the world is a new beginning. The world, it's all here for you. The opportunities are here for you. Big opportunities, very big opportunities. And when we get the tower, a lot of people say, oh, the tower. Oh, the tower. The tower's not a bad card. Please, no. Powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings, Libra. This is all about a significant life event. The story of the tower is this. When we are in a situation, Libra, where we put off making choices or decisions, the universe says, if Libra does, if you don't make this decision, if he or she doesn't make this decision soon, things won't go as well. But they don't see that. So this is what the spirit realm is thinking, but they can't see that decision or this move will be beneficial. And so what are we going to do? Because it's our journey to guide them. This is how it works, Libra. And so the universe can't do things for us, and they can guide us and help us intuitively, but they can't do things for us. However, occasionally they're allowed, with permission from, I think, from the hierarchy, to make something take place so that it's to your benefit. It's only if it's to your benefit and also gets you back on your life path. So this is about something happening that puts you in a position, Libra, where you say, oh my goodness me, I've got no choice now. I've got to do this or I've got to do that. So in a way, you have to take action. You're forced in some ways to take action, but down the track, we look back and we say, "Oh, thank God that happened. If that hadn't happened, I I would never have done this. I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't have met the love of my life." So this is a very powerful message, and also, it's time for you to spread your wings. September, Libra, is a pretty good month because in here in Australia where I am, it's spring. Could be spring where you are. If not, it's autumn. And autumn is a beautiful, beautiful month, isn't it? Even though it is before winter, it's still the most magnificent looking month because of all the colours, all the beautiful colours of the trees and so on. And so I always look at and always have felt that September is a very special month worldwide for everybody. And that's what I'm feeling around you today, Libra. It's a powerful revolution that leads to change, has either started or it's about to. Be ready. It's going to be okay. It's time to spread your wings. Be confident. Have confidence. Know that you can do this. You can do this. If you do need to ask for some sort of advice from somebody who has always watched over you, or you can trust, by all means, please do. Please do that. But just know this: you are ready. You are ready. You've done hard yards. It's now time for you to spread your wings. Libra, spread your wings. Spirit, would you like to give us a message, please, for Libra for September, the bonus reading with the Letting Go deck? With the Letting Go deck. Thank you, please, for your guidance. And so this is for you, Libra, from the Letting Go deck. And this is what Spirit wants to tell you. Serious spiritual work is a continuous willingness to let things go as they arise. Okay, this is a message about whatever comes up in your life, Libra. Whatever, it's always good to look at it from the heart or the soul of the enlightened person. So sometimes we're best to serious spiritual work is a continuous willingness to let things go as they arrive. Let things go. It is the willingness to surrender, wanting to control everything as it rises. Sometimes certain things we just have to observe, just watch, see what unfolds. The willingness to surrender, wanting to change it and to have it our way. We can't have everything our way, but we can't. It'd be no good if we were all like that. We're all different. Sometimes we just have to watch. By surrendering to whatever is cycling up, it eventually disappears. So it is the willingness to surrender, wanting to control everything as it rises, the willingness to surrender, wanting to change it and to have it our way, because we can't always. By surrendering to whatever is cycling up, it eventually disappears. What a beautiful message. And I know, Libra, I feel right now, as I'm reading this, I know you're resonating with this. I just know. I can feel it. Thank you, Spirit, for that beautiful message. And now, what I'd like to do, Libra, is give you a message from the numbers deck, which, as you know, those of you who've watched me before, you know it's very slippery. It's very slippery deck. This, I always make sure I hold it close to the the area I'm working on, because if I drop them, they're going to go flying everywhere. My ruler. So let's see. Can you please give us a number, a message for Libra? Did I bring my numbers book in? Oh yes, I did. It's over there. That's good. So thank you. Please get a number. Thank you. This is for Libra. 9/11. Transition. Libra. I love this. Whenever I see this person walking across that bridge, taking that chance, taking that chance. This is all about transition. Your tumultuous period will soon come to a close, and the crest of new beginnings and change will sweep over you. This is the tower revelation that needs to change, Libra. Your guardian angel extends a guiding hand, encouraging you to reinvent yourself and rise above obstacles by taking purposeful steps forward to a brilliant future. There's your angel. Libra, here's the wheel of fortune. The angels are bringing in opportunity. This is about opportunities coming very soon, I'm being told to say to you, Libra. They're just around the corner. They're just around the corner. Some of you it will be work, career. Others it will be moving. Some of you it will be overseas. Some of you it will involve family. Okay, so there's 4 different parts. So 4 different areas, Libra, where Spirit wants to point out to you. I'm also being told, Libra, to say to you to get your running shoes on. My guide is saying, get your running shoes on, Libra, because I know that things are going to start to really move now. I really feel, because when I say that, I just looked at this fellow here, and my guide said, there has been stagnation, Libra. There has been stagnation. And this is about your growth, your growth in life, moving forward. It's not just about your finances, it's about growth, personal growth as well, in many ways. And so what they're saying to you is, your guardian angel extends a guiding hand, encouraging you to reinvent yourself and rise above the obstacles by taking purposeful steps towards a brilliant future. A brilliant future. The world is waiting. Libra, this has been a very interesting reading from Spirit for you, hasn't it? And I'm sure that we have in some way, hopefully, given you some guidance. Now, I have a numbers book that I've been following for years, because I get a lot of number messages from Spirit. And so I've used this book for ages, getting on yellow, a bit tatty now. But what I like to do, when I get the number for you from this deck, this lovely deck that I have now got, I still like to look it up in here, because it is a lovely message. These are really nice messages, and I just know that the message I give you out of my book is also going to give you some advice for this time that you're in. Your thoughts are manifesting into reality. Look at him there, he's thinking about all sorts of things at an ever-quickening pace, everything happening quickly. Keep your thoughts about your divine life purpose focused only upon your desires, Libra, and give any worries or doubts to heaven for transmutation. That is a beautiful, beautiful message. Ask always, as Spirit said to you before, you have the angels around you, you have your guides, your teachers. Nobody comes to this earth alone. It's against the laws of the universe, everyone. We never, there's nobody on this planet that does not have spirit guides and teachers around them. Now, even the guy who lives in the street, the poor fellow who's had, you know, an unlucky life, or maybe made the wrong choices. There's still a guide standing there waiting for him to say, "Can you help me?" Um, so we are not alone, Libra, and always ask. Don't let anybody ever tell you mustn't ask, because that's a negative. Spirit says, please let us do our job. We're here to guide you. And so for the final, the final message, the 911 tells you to, your 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 tumultuous period will soon come to a close. It's going to come to a close. So make sure that you don't work too hard. Make sure that you take it easy. Make sure that you have time out in September. Libra, thank you for being with us today. We have enjoyed your company, and we have loved giving you your bonus messages from the 9th of September on. If you would like to if you would like to give us a like, we would love that. It does help the channel. If those of you who are watching have never subscribed, you just come on and watch when you see us, well, that's fine. Welcome, and we do appreciate your company. But we would love it if you would like to subscribe. We would be very, very honoured to have you here. Don't forget, if you do, to click that little bell and tick all, and click on all. That way you will get all of our notifications, because we don't just do these readings. We're using our channel to reach out to people who need healing and who need guidance. And so you will get notified of everything and anything that we put out there if you do that. So I don't want you to miss out on that sort of those sorts of messages. Libra, thank you once again for being here today. We've loved sharing these readings with you, and we certainly do look forward to the next time that we meet. Bye bye for now.